Good day. I hope everyone is safe and staying safe and being blessed. I went back and forth about doing this video, but I have something to say. And usually I say my things in small amounts to people, but today I decide to post what I'm going to say. I'm upset. I'm angry. I'm tired. I'm concerned. I'm prayerful. But first of all, I am a Black mother of sons. Sons by birth, sons that I chose, nephews, cousins, but they are Black men. Everyone is exhausted. Everyone is angry. Some are even confused. But the reason is we're tired. We were locked up from 60 to 90 days because of a pandemic that could have been avoided since it was known since the end of November and December. But we didn't get anything about it to the end of January. We were told not to worry, that it's just a hoax. It was just a plot. And 100,000 plus Americans died. We are also told that the majority looks like me, who are dead. We were called obese, that we don't take care of medical, that we don't exercise, that we don't take care of ourselves. And this is the reason why we are dying with this pandemic. The lies, the stories, the inconsistency is all have us tired. But the killing of all our Black men and their Black women is just no videos. That's been going on for centuries. And it's still here in 2020. Now we just have proof because of cell phone cameras. These people walk away. They don't get jail time. And if they do, they get out because of the base they are serving. We have someone in leadership, I call him number 45, that his base wants to destroy us. And that's because they are afraid of us. They jealous of us. They envy us. We come with beautiful different type skin tones, beautiful curvy body, but we also have common sense. Many of us are educated, a lot of names behind our name, a lot of letters, and we're leading. But what are we leading? Are we leading our communities to build their self, to embrace each other, to support each other in business? Are we just talking about the word? Are we growing strong communities? Are we living in the communities that we are serving? When our leaders start looking at their self and start choosing, I'm going to work in this community. I'm going to build a fellowship in this community. I'm going to educate this community, not just with God's word and the verses. Not with just that. We need that for uplifting, but we need to learn and teach about economics. Teach them how we support each other, how we can grow. Teach them if we learn how to plant our own vegetables and food and we can grow and we sell to each other. Teach us how to clean up our neighborhoods and our communities. But we will open in this community and we'll move 30 miles away. But you want this people to support your growth and your mission. I'm tired, just like you. But this angry is eating us up inside. We have to start using our wisdom, discernment, and our head to come together as one. I do believe in Martin Luther King, his way of peace, but I also believe in Malcolm X. Sometimes things are necessary to get attention. Any means necessary was his saying. People might don't agree with me. I don't care. This is not about me or you. It's about all of us. How do we live? Are we teaching? Are we truly educating? You grew, I grew. We get to positions that we need to teach and educate more. If we don't know how to manage economy and money and finance and how to take care of self, how can we work together? Everyone want a name for their self. It's not about just you. If you believe you was blessed, and these people are helping support you and help giving your dreams and mission come true, what are you doing for them? Are you educating them how to run their communities, how to grow their communities, that they can survive when you're not around? Are you making us one? Or are you making us dreams to move away from our communities? You need to look in the mirror if you're a leader and ask yourself some serious questions. I do it all the time. I have been blessed. So I am giving back each and every day. I'm very quiet, but we do a lot. We don't need the pat on the back because we know what we're doing with my nonprofit. I have people that volunteer for 15 years and not asking for anything in return because we want to educate and grow others, because it's not about us. People ask, how do you survive? The blessings, donation, they come in because people just observe what we are doing. We don't need my name out there. They don't need their name out there. Because you want pat in the back from others. So your name is everything, but are you taking what you're teaching to your people? Or are you just saying it on Sunday and Tuesday or Sunday and Wednesday? Are you down there teaching them how to grow? Are you getting your hands dirty? We have a number 45 that's in office that is calling us thugs. They teaching everybody in the world that we are a threat and we're about nothing. So when people come here, they think they are better than us because they were told we were nothing. But we are something. If we wasn't shopping and spending money, they won't have no economy. We ask all to come together, don't shop for one day, and we can't come together and do it. I got to make that order on Amazon, or I got to go to Walmart. Because that's what they want us to do. They want us to be divided. As long as we are divided, we will never accomplish anything. I'm not saying enjoy your blessings, but remember how you got them and don't forget where you came from. Someone helped lift you up. What are you doing to lift others up? I'm tired. I pray for my children every night, my grandchildren, my adopted children, my friends, my family, my neighbors, and our country. I cry when I pray because this pain is deep. But to destroy our community is not the right way to do this, because those businesses won't open back. And then we have to go shop in their communities and pay taxes in their communities and make them richer. So why are you destroying your own communities where you have to live in and raise your children in? That has to stop. Because then you have to go and give their establishment your money. Why would you move somewhere that you got to go 20 miles to shop for groceries? Because if you keep destroying your communities, that's what's going to happen. the violence. We could get our message across. We are smart, educated, knowledge people. But even if you don't have a PhD, some black mama or daddy don't give you common sense. You think you're nothing because someone told you was nothing. You are something. You are strong. You have a voice. Use it. Teach others in your community. Bring them together through positiveness. And we come together, we can do some things. Most of all, you're out there fighting with sticks and bats, throwing firebombs, crushing up police cars. All that's going to do is get you in jail, and your parents got to find a way to bail you out, or somebody got to bail you out when you give them more money, or get you killed. They have guns, but we come with sticks and bats, and we are thugs. But we saw the KKKs with guns, and not one of them threw a stink bomb. They hold them. It's okay. And 45 says, I don't see nothing wrong with that. We must get that man out of office. That's any means necessary. That means you go register to vote and make sure your address and everything is correct. That means you vote and you keep voting. Not just for the president election, every election. Get all those senators out of there. You vote, you speak up. Your voice is what saved you. Your voice is that got us free in the past. The Martin Luther Kings, the Malcolm X, the John Thurman, the Andre Youngs, the Cynthia Vivian, and John Lewis. They are in their 90s. It's time for you and us to stand up and do it the right way. Even though they may not do it the right way, but we don't have to become like them. Let them be the animals and the thugs. If we stop worrying about self only, we can do some things. We could come together. If you have a leader position and you have a synagogue, a church, a temple, wherever you may worship with your higher power, and you are a leader, you teach them how to come together as communities. The word is everything. I believe in the word. I believe in the Bible. But I believe in teaching and educating. You have finances classes. You teach them how to budget. You teach them how to save. You teach them what is important to purchase. But most of all, you teach them how to live among each other peacefully. If you got a home and you own it or even renting it, you should make sure your grass is cut to make sure no trash around your house. Take pride in what God has given you. Take pride in your neighborhood. Take pride in your community. Stop trying to run away. And then you don't go back and then you talk about them too. So why are they talking about us? Because we talk about each other. We shooting and killing each other. You know how many calls I get about people, kids getting killed by each other? We angry. Yes, we angry with that cop. We angry with all those cops who are killing our children and our black men. But we also need to be angry about us killing each other. We need to use our voice. They say, lift every voice, and we shall rise. Vote. Use your right that people fought for us to do. Go register. Because I know a lot of you out there, you're not registered. Go register. It costs you nothing. People fought for us to do this. So why are you not using it? Yes, I'm angry. I'm upset. But I believe in decent and in order to do things. I believe in peace among each other. I believe we love our brother and our neighbors. And that's how our community grows. They're afraid of us. Because they knew when we came together in the past, we made changes. If they keep us divided, they'll get this governor or this mayor or this senator and they say, well, you know, your people like that. And they sit right there. Yeah, they are like that. We get voted in, then we need to start standing up. We need to have classes to train and to educate. And then we need to attend when they do have them. You can go to service every Saturday or Sunday. You can go to Bible study every Tuesday or Wednesday. Then go to something that's going to teach you if they offer it in your community. Google everything. You're on Facebook all day, Instagram, Twitter. Then Google educate yourself. You're home right now, most of you. You're not working. So what did you learn during this virus? Did you take the time to educate yourself while you were sitting home? Did you learn something new? Or you sat there watching movies and TV all day? And then doing homework with your children? That don't take all day. I was a teacher for many years. Educate yourself. Because that's the only way we will get through this and overcome it. Rise up together. Love each other. Your neighbor hurting, that means you're hurting. But leaders, I'm talking to you. I know a lot of you might want to agree with me. You want to get your church or your Sabbath or your fellowship or your temple in this community, and then you go live in another community? You need to look in the mirror. Because you are the ones letting this happen. You supporting this building in your community that you go and worship and fellowship with. But where's your leader living? If you don't want to live in that community, then you need to put your fellowship in that community and see how good you do. See how well you do in the community you want to live in. See if you can stand up in that community. But you know what you're doing. You know how you're doing it. And you allow them to do it. So look in the mirror. Look where you're going. Look how you're growing your community. And if your leader can't be in your community, you need to think about a new leader. My name is C.L. Connor, and I'm a chaplain, and I approve this message. Stay safe and stay blessed.